Hello and welcome to Ticker Tapes. It's Monday, so that means FAANGs are on the agenda again. The FAANG acronym has been with us for 5 years now, and by and large, investors who held the basket of stocks over that period would have done very well for themselves. For example, Apple has returned 290%, and Amazon rose by 162.4% in the last half decade. We've seen a 134% rally in Alphabet Inc., and despite its problems, Netflix retains a 25% stock price gain. Only Meta Platforms has seen a negative price performance, with its shares down by 6.55% in this time frame. By comparison, the S&P 500 index rose by 59.18% and the Nasdaq 100 by 104.7%. So all in all, a pretty good performance from the FAANG stocks. But now, one Wall Street bank has dared to suggest that it's time to revamp the FAANGs and to move away from individual stocks to follow a series of investment themes instead. Bank of America's private wealth strategists have coined the FAANGs 2.0. The strategist wrote that in a matter of months, we have gone from a pandemic to Putin, infections to inflations, big data to big oil, Zoom to zinc, masks to mascara, e-commerce to electric vehicles, jabs to javelins, swabs to sanctions, WebEx to weddings, and boosters to bombs, etc. Given the number of changes to our lives, to the world order, and the economy, they suggest it's time to ring the changes and embrace thematic rather than stock-specific investing. With that in mind, the strategy team suggested fuels, aerospace and defense, agriculture, nuclear and renewables, and gold, metals and minerals, as the FAANGs version 2.0. Bank of America sees a bright future for fuel and energy given the current macroeconomic background and rising geopolitical tensions. They also flag that energy has just a 3.7% weighting in the S&P 500 currently, compared to the 13.4% weighting it had in 1990. Aerospace and defense is also seen likely to benefit from current geopolitics. The sector has outperformed the wider market by 19% this year, but the bank believes that increased defense spending by NATO members in Europe will provide a further significant boost. Agriculture and food production is also seen as a key theme. A growing global population will demand more food in the next 40 years than we have produced in the last 8,000, says the strategy team. Nuclear power is back on the table given higher energy prices. For example, the UK announced last week that it's considering the construction of 8 new nuclear plants. Gold, metals, and minerals are seen as being in demand as we transition to electric vehicles, which typically require 6 times the mineral and metal inputs in their production than vehicles powered by conventional engines. Bank of America believes that demand for lithium for use in EV batteries could rise 40 times from its current levels by 2040. It seems unlikely that investors will immediately swap from stocks to themes, and the FAANG acronym is probably safe in its current form for a while yet. That said, investors always need to look to the future, and the ideas that B of A highlights likely warrant further investigation.